Namaste. Welcome to today's practice. Let's get started in extended child's pose, but with a twist. Big toes to touch, knees mat width apart, send the hips back. Lean onto the left hand. Inhale, open the right arm to the sky. Exhale, thread it through to the left side. Gently rest the right cheek down. Option to stay as is, or to crawl the left arm towards straight. Another alternative would be to wrap the left arm over and around the lower back. If you have the mobility today, you can bring the right hand to the back and grab onto the top of the right thigh. Feel the energy in your body go north, south, east, and west as we're lengthening, opening, twisting, and grounding. Wherever you are, close the eyes and take this time to land and to arrive on the mat. All together, let's set the intention to be happy today and to let the next 35 minutes be a journey to gaze inwards and to ground this intention for the rest of the day. As a slow and sensual work in, Yin Yoga can invoke a lot of emotions. Today, let's devote this practice to tapping into the quality of happiness. If your left arm is wrapped around your back, gently bring it back, push onto the palm, and let's come to tabletop. Crawl the knees back a little and we'll do some hip circles a few times clockwise. And then counterclockwise to release from any tension. And when you've had enough, we'll do the same on the other side by coming first to extended child's pose, leaning onto the right palm, and on the inhale, spread the left arm open. On the out breath, thread it to the right side. Melt the left cheek down. If you still remember, we have options here for the right arm. You can stay on the palm, extend the arm out, or wrap it over and around your lower back. Close the eyes and see if you can lengthen the inhales and the exhales, counting 3 to 4 counts on each. It's a fact that as human beings, we can't be happy 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. What yoga can do to help us is to allow us to constantly look inwards and to focus on our breathing so that we are able to not only immerse in the present moment, but we become aware when we start to build stress due to the past or worries regarding the future. We may not have billions of dollars in our bank accounts or so-called perfect relationships that we see on films and social media, but know that you have everything you need to be happy in this very moment. Happiness is not a result, but a choice that we have to make over and over again. It's a state of mind and an attitude that needs to be reinstated through practice and heightened awareness. If you had the left arm behind, unthread it now and press yourself back up to all fours. Let's go through some more hip circles a few times clockwise. And now we go counterclockwise. When you're ready, let's meet in all fours. Inhale, lift the right leg parallel to the mat, and exhale, step it forward. Walk the right foot a bit to the right and place the right arm on the inside of the right foot. Take a moment to get settled here. Inhale to straighten the spine, left palm on the ground or on a block. Exhale, use the right hand to gently push open the right thigh, coming onto the knife edge of the right foot. Feel the chest and the right hip open here. Keep a soft gaze, or you can try to close the eyes. Feel free to pat the left arm by placing a block under it, or if you're craving for a deeper stretch, stay on the knife edge of the right foot and start to climb the elbows down to the ground. I'm using a block here to relax my forehead down, but you can also use the block for under the elbows or the hands. Wherever you are, give yourself a body scan. Are you holding on to any stress on the face, the jaws, or the body? What are you thinking of right now? Check where your thoughts are going. Make sure that you're still with me here on your mat and that you're breathing deeply in and out of the nose. slowly ease out of the pose by coming back onto the palms or fingertips. Tuck the back toes and push the left knee up. Turn the right foot in so both feet are parallel and pointing to the left side of your mat. You can widen or shorten the stance according to your liking. On the inhale, come onto the fingertips, straighten the back, and exhale, fold down to your own sweet degree. Fingers or palms on the mat, shoulder width apart. See if you can ground down on your feet and activate the inner thigh muscles. The palms can be on the mat, or you can also grab onto your shins or your feet. For a moment, open the eyes and take a look around you. See the world upside down like you would when you were a little child. As we get older, we can become stuck in certain mindsets, habits, and patterns that we find it difficult to find fun and humor in many things in the same way that a child could. Osho once said, "Enlightenment grows only in the soil of innocence." Innocence means childlike wonder and awe. The enlightened person is one who is continuously wandering. See if you can tap into your inner child today. Now all together, let's take one big breath in, lift the corners of the mouth, and exhale out the mouth. Come onto the fingertips, and from here we will come into Skandasana. Angle the right foot so it points to the upper left corner of the mat. Bend the right knee into squat. Keep the left leg straight and flex the left foot and root into the heel. Try to keep the spine lifted. And if you're like me and your right ankle is a bit on the tighter side, you can keep the sole lifted off the ground. Feel free to close the eyes here for a moment or keep a soft gaze. One more breath here. On the next exhale, press yourself up, toes pointing forwards. One more time, inhale to straighten the spine, exhale to fold. Turn the right foot to face the front of the mat and crawl the hands back to a lunge. Lower the back knee and slide the right leg back to all fours. We'll flow through some cat-cows here on the inhale, dropping the belly, and on the exhale, arching your back. Start to even it out now. On the next inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, step it forwards. Walk the left foot a little to the left side, left hand on the inside. Scoot the back knee if you prefer. Can put a block under the right hand to prepare for the twisted dragon on this side. Inhale to straighten the spine. Exhale, use the left hand to gently push the left thigh, rolling onto the edge of the left foot. Open your chest and maybe even look up towards the ceiling or the sky. If you're craving a deeper stretch on this side, you can slowly walk the hands or the elbows down the floor or on top of a yoga block. Close the eyes and return to the breath. In ancient Greece, the term eudaimonia was used to refer to when a human being was thriving and living well. Some have translated this to happiness, but the difference is that eudaimonia is not achieved from external factors such as pleasure, honor, status, or property, but it is a state and feeling of fulfillment that emphasizes the fact that we can still thrive and feel fulfillment in challenging times. Joy, thus, should not be something we wait for and anticipate to suddenly emerge. at a certain time or point in our lives when we're free from suffering and content with what we have. Instead, feeling fulfillment and joy is a choice that we make for ourselves, and we attain it by simply embracing all that we are and all that we have. If you're using a block, you can put that aside for now and slowly ease out of the pose. Tuck the back toes, push the right knee up, and turn the left foot in so that both feet are parallel and this time pointing to the right side of the mat. On the inhale, come onto the fingertips, straighten the back. Exhale, fold down to your own degree. This time we interlace our fingers behind the back and extend the arms towards straight. See if you can ground down onto your feet and activate the inner thigh muscles. Release the grip and come onto the fingertips now. From here we will come into Skandasana. Angle the left foot so it points to the upper right corner of the mat. Bend the left knee into a half squat. Keep the right leg straight and flex the right foot and root into the right heel. Press the hips back and see if you could try to keep the spine lifted. One more breath here, and on the next exhale, turn the toes back to point to the sides. Inhale to a flat back and exhale to fold. Now let's turn to the front of the mat and come to a low lunge, lowering the back knee and sliding the left leg back to all fours. We'll flow through some cat-cows here. Inhale, chest smiles, and exhale, arch the back. When you're ready, crawl the knees forward about 3/4 through, cross the legs behind and come to seated. Extend the left leg out, bending the right knee and bring the right foot on top of the left knee. Bend the left knee now and place the left ankle under the right knee for fire log. If you're craving a gentler version, simply place the right foot in front of the left for an easy pose. Inhale, extend the arms to the sky, sit up tall. Exhale, fold to your own degree. You can rest the palms, extend it outwards, or place the elbows or forehead on top of a block. Now release from the pose. Extend both legs towards straight and shimmy and shake. Now we'll do fire log on the other side. Bending the left leg and stacking the left leg on top of the right. Remember that there's always the option of coming into an easy pose. Keep the feet flexed to protect the knees. Inhale the arms up, back straight, and exhale, fold down to your own variation. Whether this is an easy or a challenging pose for you, see if you could try to immerse in the moment and the sensations that you are feeling, and to resettle and reground the intention of this practice. Advanced yogis, you know what to do. Lift the corners of your mouth and smile. Let's start to undo the pose, extending both legs straight, and once again shimmy and shake to release from any tension. And then we'll transition to dragonfly. Spread the legs wide, both sides, making sure that the knees are pointing straight up and the feet are flexed. If you have a block, you can have this nearby. Inhale to extend the arms up and grow tall. Exhale, fall down to your own sweet degree. The hands can grab hold of the shins, the feet, or you can rest the palms or elbows down in front, on the floor or on top of a block. If you like, you can rest the forehead down on the block, or if you don't have one, no worries, because you can always make a fist with your hands. Stack these on top of each other to make your own customized headrest. Are you still breathing deeply in and out the nose? If not, then it's time to come back. Time to come back to the practice. Time to come back to the intention of tapping into happiness. Let's release from the pose. Set the block aside if you had one. Bring the knees together and we will windshield wipe the knees from one side to another to release from any tension. And when you're ready, we will come to lie down on our mats. When you get there, inhale, bring the knees to the chest, open the thighs out, and reach the hands along the inner thighs to grab the feet or the shins for stirrup pose or happy baby. Feel free also to hook the first two peace fingers onto the toes. Just make sure that you're not cranking your shoulders up and your sacrum and the lower back is flushed with the earth. See if you can press the shoulders and neck down and get the whole spine flat onto the floor. In this last pose, let's gently come back to the intention of today's practice. When we get off of our mats and shift back to our lives, I hope that we can look less outwards for happiness, but rather look inwards in search of your true happiness which exists inside of you. As Joseph Campbell once said, we cannot cure the world of sorrows, but we can choose to live in joy. While there is no key to controlling what goes on in life, we can control whether we react with frustration or respond with gentleness and joy. When we come across challenges, instead of feeling angry or frustrated, Know that the greatest challenge yields the greatest possibility for change and growth, and it carves space for further enlightenment and joy in life. Take one big inhale here and exhale, release from the pose. We'll switch things up a bit today and do our breathing practice before Shavasana. Let's come into Recline Butterfly, joining the bottoms of the feet together. Place one hand on top of the chest, the other on top of the belly. Take a big inhale in through the nose and out the nose. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep this going at your own pace, inhaling for 5 seconds and exhaling for 5 until you hear the sound of a bell ring. Take one big inhale in through the nose and out the nose. Now take the biggest breath you've taken all day and open the mouth, sigh everything out. Extend the arms and the legs, and let's come to rest in our final resting pose of Shavasana. Slowly bring some awareness back to the body, stretching the arms and the legs. Hug the knees to the chest and rock yourself up to a seated position. Join the palms in front of the heart. Great job, guys. Lift the corners of your mouth and smile. Have a good day. Namaste.